Hello and welcome back, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign as the Great Horde. We have a land force limit of 164. That is sizable. Let's take a look at what our trade income goes up to. We were making 7, now we're still making about 7. We're still overextended, so it wasn't really that great as far as trade. Didn't change too much. We're steering in, I think, what I would consider to be proper locations, but we just don't really have a huge amount of trade power here yet. We still need to take over Novgorod. And need to get the rest of these cores done. Obviously, this Tiver core is going to be more important than the other. 71 admin points would be quite nice. I still have a little bit of unrest here. What else can we do in the Novgorod node to try to increase our trade power? A 46% modifier to it. It's just all provincial trade power right now. Does Muscovy have a... I would assume. I have to assume they have a marketplace already. They've got everything. Yeah. Speaking of buildings, do all of the locations that might make sense have these buildings? I believe there was an estuary somewhere in the center of this area. Yeah, 2.7 and 4.8. That makes me feel like there's probably estuaries here or just very high development. This is where I bought stuff, I think. Look at this. It's a barren wasteland where we lived. I want a marketplace here. And then even though this has no estuary, it does provide a lot of trade power, so I feel like I might do that as well. Did I correctly see the build time was only 9 months in that province? Is it, local construction time minus 20%? Yeah, the iron makes it easier. Interesting. Okay, any other locations we could build mosques that might make sense? I mean, I've burned most of this stuff to the ground, so it seems unlikely. But I guess it's worthwhile to look. Used to be so much easier with the damn ledger. Paradox, why you do this? Why? Yeah, no, it's not really looking that great, but we'll take the 0.13. And I'll even take the 0.10s. We're losing a little bit of money, but nothing major. We still have the opportunity here to attack Muscovy. I suppose now is going to be the right time to do it then, since we're not going to integrate Punjab. We don't need to worry about that. We could also try to attack to the east and feed Kara a little bit. But for now, I want to take advantage of this whole Austria not honoring the defensive call situation, and I also want to attack this little guy here. So we'll keep this army down here for now. Where are the cannons? Armies. So we got one cannon there, one cannon up here. So one of the cannons is up there. Not particularly great. Got about 31,000 troops over here. How strong is Muscovy? Muscovy. Gotta have a fair number of men, doesn't he? Oh man, he's only got 18k. Okay, so this is more than enough, it looks like. His capital's in flat terrain. Looking to see if he's got any mothballed forts. He does. Awesome. Nizhny Novgorod. Let's go ahead and park an army over on that side then. And do you have any other forts? No. It looks like we're going to get a free fort. Let's get into position. We'll put a maneuver guy there to try to make this happen a little bit sooner. I don't think we need to wait till August. I think we can go ahead and declare pretty soon. Well, no, July 20th is a little bit slow. I'd like to wait till August the 1st then, it looks like. We do have the Permian separatists at 80% in some place up here. Looks like probably this region. The cores finishing will help. Is there any chance that I could get a national unrest guy? Looks like no. Any chance that I can interact with these states and make something good happen? Cheaper master recruiter. That is a level 2. No, it's a level 3 military advisor. Don't really want to pay for that right now. Looks like we'll probably just end up having to fight that. Okay, so August the 1st then we declare. We want to grab our best leader with shock value up to this side. We want to grab our secondary guy over to here. And I really wish I could rival Muscovy. Looks like a couple of our potential rivals just dropped off. A core finished, probably a claim. The others will finish soon. Okay, we could get there on the 19th of August, which is perfectly fine. Kind of silly that the enemy, even though they know that I'm hostile to them and I've got multiple claims on them, he doesn't seem to care, and he's going to continue to keep his fort mothballed despite having an army in one province over, which is just darn right silly if you ask me. So I'm pretty much just planning on keeping my army together while we siege down his capital. We'll wait 1 month, finish this siege here. I am willing to spread out, I think. down in this direction and over to here, yes. And we'll also try to take this one. But for the most part, I don't want to spread out much. Just want to stay near the actual war goal. I'd prefer to not suffer extra attrition if necessary. The cannon, we should forward to the actual war goal right away. And it is a capital fort, so we require 10k troops here. We got 15. Let's pull, like... We suffer attrition now. That's the thing. Like, or rather, we have to pay for reinforcement now, which is a big change from what it used to be. So we'll pull some of these troops off. They'll suffer 1 month of attrition. I'm not too worried about 1 month, but they're also going to get 1 month worth of loot, so whatever. Alright, so we were fabricating on people. I'll go back to spying on Muscovy just to speed up sieges. The states demand control of territory. Don't care. Not going to give them anything, because why would we? Sind has embraced colonialism. Fancy. 49 days to actually take down Gaelic. He has some serious defensiveness. Wow. Our siege ticks take that long? This one's only 36 days. Why did that other one take 49? Was it like, 68% producing salt? That's kind of... Is that supposed to be funny? Seems funny to me. Being pious. That's, those are my modifiers now. Commonwealth is sharing maps and stuff because they're silly. There's really no loot to be had in this province here. It's quite crap. Here's our course. And his army's probably just going to come down and try to take back the fort while we park and sit around over here. So... Interesting. This army, the army that was in Rostov, marched straight to Suzdal. This guy's got to go around. Wonder why that is. The Arkandi separatists have crossed our borders. That's annoying. Tell you what, you guys can just be on suppression. And let's see if they are smart enough to go engage that army. Nope, they consider it to be too far away to go deal with. Great. Got my graphics card off in the mail. It's going to get RMA'd at some point in the near future. Very much looking forward to getting that back. It's playable. The game's playable. I mean, I'm not unhappy with the performance of the campaign right now. It's just, it's very surprising to me how significant the effects of a graphics card are on EU4. You would not expect graphics to really be a limiter in performance. But, it makes a difference. It does. Okay, we are not at war with anyone that matters. You guys can continue to privateer. We do have 19 naval force limit, and I do make money now. I could build some ships, but I'm just concerned that fairly soon I'm going to have probably better technology. Diplotech 15 is going to be right around the corner, so... Oh, you want to move on to one of my flat terrain provinces? You're going to go into Kazan. Let's fight him. Nice. He does have a 144. 16 in the front row. Of course, my troops are pretty much all front row troops, so whatever we have here is going to be more than enough, looks like. This is my 131. My best leader is the guy that's in charge of the siege, which doesn't really need to be in the siege. We have a river crossing, 4 maneuver. I could come in from Vetluga. Not worry about the maneuver. A 1-3 or a 0-4? I'd really prefer the 1-4. 0-4, rather. So let's come into Vetluga. Let's stop in Gaelic so we can teleport the leaders around a little bit. You remember the good old days when you could just teleport leaders across the world? Regardless of the enemy provinces and stuff like that? It was so nice. Okay, 90% of the Novgorodian separatists who are going to rebel in Torzok. 6.3 unrest here. We've got a fort to protect it though, so we won't have any negative effects. We'll just have to kill some troops, trade some manpower to put down these rebels. And then over here, we've got quite a bit of unrest in this region. We did just have a January separatism tick, but... And I'm still holding on to this province over here, and I think my mission is to get rid of overextension, so... Shoot, probably should have sold this province. I don't know that I really want to even attack over here for a while. I really just want to go for the achievements. We could just core it. No, we can't. We can't even core it. It's not allowed. Whatever. Alright, so we're going to be there on the 2nd. He's going to be there on the 1st. Unfortunately, he's going to beat me. I will be the defender in the woods, but I don't get to get my shock advantage, so that's really not very good. But I guess it is what it is. Nothing I can really do about it at this point. Honor point caps, 1400. I guess we're going to probably end up having to take this. We have more max promoted cultures. Like, is there any chance we're going to see institutions spread in time? I'm not expecting that we are. I have 2.6% of my horde unity. It's going to be stupid expensive anyway, so the shock penalty is rather unfortunate. But with a 3 tech advantage, we're actually crushing their morale, even though we rolled a 0. We can roll well. There we go. 8 versus a -1. That's pretty solid. We'll take that. And I think we also have cavalry combat ability. Yes. Yeah, that was pretty good. We'll take it. So it's not really what I wanted, but it does work. Meanwhile, he has no other forts that I can see. As the loot map mode. I could just spread out now, or we could just not. Let's do this. We'll go split into quarters, and we're going to move forward a little bit, and then we'll reconvene, and then we'll fight him again, and then we'll spread out again, and we'll just play a little bit less greedy than I normally do. Is the plan. Meanwhile, these states are not happy. Okay, looks like never mind. We're not going to do what I said. We're going to instead be fighting multiple groups of rebels. Sounds good. Multiple locations with forests. This should all be protected by forts, so we can ignore that one for now. They're all protected by forts, but tell you what, you guys finish your move there. Ticking war score in this one is going to come from showing superiority, which is 10 war score from battles. So getting even a little tiny stack wipe here could be nice. If he's going to give me the opportunity for it, I'll take him just so we get the ticking war score going and make it a little bit easier. We already have 19 war score, low enthusiasm for him. His allies, of course, don't matter whatsoever. We just lost a general. Was he a good one? I don't recall. He was the 0-4. That's sad. This army is still slowly marching over there. Can I turn this on now? And will you hopefully not be stupid? Yes. Okay. Sounds good. Go take care of that for me, please. I mean, we were paying for tech, and I do really want military tech 15, but I also kind of want to get another general, just to see if we can get a siege leader. I also really dislike my guys, so even though we'll take a stab hit... Actually, no, we're a horde. We don't think we take a stab hit on Monarch Death. We should just... Wait, that's my heir. 155. I like my heir. Never mind. It's my current ruler that I wanted to die. 122. I mean, that's solid. 11 points. We'll take that. Hey, it's a siege leader. Nice. Pull that leader off. Swap in the other one. Grab the 131. Go fight some Permian separatists who are clearly delusional. We might as well, I think, wage another one of these wars while we're doing all this. No real reason that I can think of to not do multiple wars at once. Unless... No, I think that if I were to wage the war right now, it would probably be over before we're done with this one. Okay, I don't mind engaging a much smaller army. Man, look at that leader, 144, are you serious? Alright, fine, let's just park on the fort. They spawned here, or somewhere around here, and then they moved to here. I don't really know how rebels are interacting with zone of control these days. I think they kind of do some weird stuff, but we should be safe to just kind of hang out here. We're not gonna lose the shock advantage, but we should still be able to kill them when they try to move. That guy's going to take care of that. This guy's going to be... Let's see. I have 3 leaders. Looks like I might... Yeah, I guess we just use our current guy. Versus the stability hit. Just one battle, right? What's the worst thing that could possibly happen? This is a crime against Allah. Reconquest. Seems fine. I want to feed my vassal. Who needs morale anyway, right? Okay, so they're marching. This guy's got no leader. They're crossing a river into the woods. We'll take that. It's almost as good as having a shock advantage, right? In theory. We do have a cannon down here. Let's pull the leader back off. We will leave the cannon. We will leave the infantry up to level 1 fort. We don't need much. I'm going to leave a little bit extra just because I have a feeling that the other person that answered the call is going to have, yeah, something of an army, so a 10 stack should be enough to dissuade him from helping. Do you have any siege value? You do. Okay, I want you to attach to this army. Punjab. You are supposed to be supportive, and you must assist in this siege, please. Get over here. Now. I expect you to do it now. I said now. Hey, Muscovy's gonna go for my capital. Very nice. It's funny. Good luck. The fort will return control of those provinces for me, so we can just path through this way now. Axum has fallen. I mean, I like autonomous rebel suppression, but sometimes I feel like it's kind of stupid. Like, you could totally spread out and take care of both all these things at once if you really wanted to, and yet the game is not. Not a big fan of having this diplomat free. Looks like the Novgorodian separatists are actually going to go and bug the Commonwealth instead of me, which is great. Appreciate that. We'll move into Vladimir, so that if he tries to retreat, he's got to go through Tiver, and we can just engage him there, and if he doesn't, then we just hit him in our capital. Even though there's a river there, because we're the defender, we don't have to worry about it, so just got to take our best maneuver character, our best shot character, fight him in the flat terrain, and it's going to be a very good fight. He's probably still on Tech 11. And to boot, we actually have an extra little bit here. We have 55 war score so far. Do you have like another fort hidden up here or something? How is it that you aren't at 100 war score yet? I mean, I've occupied both your forts. I kind of feel like... yeah, you better run. Wonder if he has military access to the Commonwealth. He does. Interesting. I don't really want tech cost increase, but it's only for 10 years, and I could use the missionary strength right now. Even though we have humanist ideas, I do kind of want to convert some more stuff. And I did just lose some piety recently. $131's my best. Technically, if you want to count the shock value, I think the maneuver is going to be more important. Third Army. Yeah, you're not busy. Okay, they'll get out of the way in time. The siege leader could be brought down here now. Put him in charge of that siege. We've already breached the walls, so it's going to fall very soon anyway, but... I have the 1033, we'll have a little bit more luck tracking him down. And he's already at 53 war score. He might even be willing to surrender right now. So the things that I want, I need the things to get the thing. The things to get the thing. Very, very clear, I know. I need, let's see. I want to reform the Golden Horde. I need to own it. I don't even need to have it cored. I just need to own it and not be at war. Okay. We can do that. So I need Yaroslav and Suzdal. Obviously, we're going to take those two. Beyond that, I want things that I have claims on if I can. So there's one. We've got these as well. And 22 is going to be too much. So that's apparently already 97 war score. It's 90 aggressive expansion. Yeah, of course. Don't care about the aggressive expansion at all. It's also going to be enough to get me back above 75 prestige, I hope, soon. 80% overextension. I think we can handle that. Yes, we can. We could raise if we needed to. Okay, looks like crushing their morale just via another battle, and then I guess we could try to spread out up that way a little bit. I only need 18 in the front row, and I've got 30 right now, so I'm a bit excessive. So, with our flanking range as is, our flanking range is still not improved enough to matter. So let's just do 18 plus 2 cav on each side is 22. 22 combat width would be 14 plus 8. So we can take half these guys off, split them in half a few times, and use these to siege some stacks down up here. Provinces. I believe this is his entire army. Where on earth are you trying to go? Okay, we gotta transfer control of this province to transfer occupation. Oh god damn it. I've done it. I've done this thing that I hate that you can do. I enabled Scudage on Punjab, and then I declared a Reconquest war, and I can't transfer it to him because he's not in the war. But that's the CB I used, so now there's no way for me to take it without losing Diplo point. Damn it! Gosh darn it. Fine, I want you to just give me stuff for reasons and things. I don't know, whatever. Just give me some prestige, you little dingus. God, I hate it when I do that. I hate that it doesn't alert you that, hey, you're declaring a war that you can't possibly, like, do the CB on. It shouldn't even show up as a valid CB if you've enabled Scudage and they're not going to be in the war. Like, why does that happen? Drives me nuts, man. Right, let's just do this fight real quick. We'll be there on the 4th. We'll be there on the 11th. We're crossing a river. We have 3 maneuver, so that's not ideal. Let's wait. Wait till he's locked. He's going to be there on the 12th. I can't be there on time, but yeah, go ahead and... Oh, you're going to cross the river? Well, that's fine. I lost a battle. Why on earth would one of those armies have passed through that province? That makes no sense whatsoever. I didn't notice it. Oops, there goes 2 infantry. Fair enough. He rolled very well. We're rolling very poorly. Brandenburg became the emperor. It's probably better than East Trizia, I must say. I think that's probably a better choice. Another 4 war score is pretty solid, and you're going to retreat quite far away. 57 war score is not clearly enough to take all this stuff, but we're going to work on it. We're going to get up there. Mercantilism or advisor cost national unrest. Well, I do have some people that are pissed right now. Mercantilism is a better long-term investment. This is a better short-term investment. We'll discard the tea. Dump it into the bay or whatever. Alright, cool. Well, I am going to take a break here. And in the next episode, I'm hoping that the Oirat, or rather Muscovy, will be dead. I think it's time to take care of this guy. Alright, cool. So thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you again in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.